You were talking on the phone an awful long time, Anna said, without looking up from her page. Was I? Catherine said, glancing at her mother's back. Anna nodded, a twist of distaste suddenly taking over her face. It looked almost grotesquely adult on her little features. How the hell can you have that much to say to anyone? Catherine burst out laughing. It was so clearly a mimicry of something their mother must have said while the phone call was going on. Now her mother said Anna's name sharply, but she did not glance with a grin at Catherine, her eyebrows raised, the way she did whenever they both heard the child say something funny or precocious or endearing. She kept her back turned, looking out the window at the lawn, or at the meadows, or at the hedgerow, or at the sky, at the young calves bucking and leaping, or at the plastic swing, drifting, or at the white garden chair, upturned by Anna or by a gust of wind. Catherine had left a book out there, she remembered. She went out to bring it in. In truth, it was not just the question of how to get to Carrickfinn for the weekend which bothered Catherine. It was also the question of what going to Carrickfinn for the weekend meant. Days with him, nights with him, without the company, the buffer of the girls. That day in Dublin, the Pat Burke day, they had hugged goodbye at the station, and Catherine had wondered if she was meant to understand it, what was going on between them. Because something was going on. She felt so close to him already by that stage, and the phone calls that followed confirmed it. The way James spoke to her during the phone calls confirmed it. The directness, the openness. That first afternoon in Baggot Street, it had shocked her a little to hear him talk about how much he was looking forward to seeing Amy and Lorraine again, about how he could hardly wait to see them. Outside of television, she had never heard a boy talk so sincerely, so emotionally before. She had actually squirmed listening to him. If he had been joking, if he had been being ironic, that would be one thing. But this was not irony. This was a strange, unafraid openness. And now, during their phone calls, it was the same. And again, she felt herself wanting to scuttle away from it somehow, from the way he told her that he missed her, that he wanted to see her, that he wanted to have her company again. Always she listened for the irony, for the trace of mockery, but it was never there. He was serious. He was saying aloud the stuff that, Catherine now realised, she had always thought you were meant to keep silent. And of course, the real irony was in her own reaction. Because she had wanted this for so long, or had believed she wanted it. She had spent so long trying to get close to various boys in this way, and now she had it, apparently. Now she had someone who talked like this to her. And what was she meant to do with it? Because James was not her type. The way he talked so much, the way he looked, the red hair clumped, untamed, the freckles like cow shit spatters, the clothes, baggy jumpers, worn down docks, navy socks ribbed and faded, jeans bunched in with a canvas belt. He was grand. He was fun to talk to, but beyond that, no. And yet, she was enjoying him so much more than she had enjoyed anyone before. She felt her brain grow talking to him. She felt herself wanting to live her life so much more fully. There had been nobody like this for her before. So did that not mean something? After all, what did she really know? Of it, of being with someone, of being... Was this what it was? In a relationship with someone? Of actually being in love, instead of just thinking you were? Instead of all the things she was, by now, so accustomed to doing, storing up every sighting of them, counting the moments of eye contact as though they were coins, as though they could get you somewhere, buy you passage to somewhere. This was not how it was with James, and so maybe this, after all, was what it was meant to be like. Maybe she had misunderstood this, as she had misunderstood so many things all these years.